Oh, are you by yourself? Ah. Miss Nick, please tell me, what's going to happen to Mr. Mayo? I'm sorry, don't know you. So I wasn't allowed into the inner temple. No, she's the defendant in this case, so she can't be at the inner temple. She's required to be here in court. I admit it's kind of strange. If you're looking for her, she's in the prosecutor's lobby. Edgeworth? She's going over today's testimony and the prosecutor as we speak. Today's testimony? You heard me. Iris is going to be testifying as a witness in the prosecution. Wait, what? The prosecution is squeezing her for confession, or so I heard. Franziska von Karma, what are you up to? I know what you're thinking, but Franziska isn't going to be the prosecutor today. What? Then who is? Who else would it be but Godot? Godot? Franziska is engaged in some important work at the Sacred Cavern. The Sacred Cavern? You don't mean that she's... Exactly. She's been out there all night trying to remove those trick locks. With the head nun's assistance, naturally. We estimate that the last of the locks should be taken care of in about 3 hours. If everything continues to go smoothly, we receive some good news soon. Yeah, thanks, Edgeworth. Prosecutor Godot intends to nail this case shut today. Be prepared to fight like there's no tomorrow. You don't have to tell me that. Touché. I can already see it in your eyes. You're not the same fever-ridden, frantic maniac you were yesterday. It's strange, on the way here I decided that today would be the end of all this. Almost immediately after I made that decision, I found myself getting stronger. Interesting. Maybe you passed your code on to someone else. Literally. Maybe not. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, partner. Thanks. Still have answers too. For most of the riddles plaguing this case, in the circumstances around the murder of Miss Elise Donham, Miss Misty Fay, impossible flight Larry claims to have seen, and what that woman is really after. I'll solve them all and bring this whole tragedy to an end. It's normal, Judge again. Court is now in session for the trial of Iris of Hazakura Temple. Your Honor, what are you? Who, me? Well, my little brother came to visit me in my chambers early this morning. All of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, he developed a scorching fever and fainted. Therefore, I'll be standing in for him. I see, Your Honor. So they're brothers. That explains a lot. My poor brother, he looked a bit pale, not to mention sad that he couldn't be here. It's impossible to predict what the future has in store for any of us. This is precisely the past, and we have the court in charge of solemn duty of passing such judgment. Well said, Mr. Godot. I understand exactly what you said, at least up until the end anyway. Now then, Mr. Godot, please proceed with your opening statement. Humans are fragile, fickle beings. Our hearts change with the shifting of the tides. There's only one thing that remains a constant in this crazy world. The fear of darkness and the light of the bomb like smoke. So then you mean, forget it. What do you mean? During yesterday's trial, the accused refused to admit her only crime. Well, nay, she's had to change her heart. Iris, why didn't you discuss this with me first? Very well, this court will now hear the defendant's confession. If I meet a beautiful lady, you always ask for her name and profession. That's one of my rules. Funny how since he became Godot, Armando's became a sleazeback. My name is Iris. I am but a simple nun undergoing training at Hazakura Temple.
Witness, is there something you want to confess to?
Yes, but first I want to apologize, Mr. Wright. I can't continue lying to everyone anymore.
It's alright. What is it?
Mr. Wright, I have to admit I did play a part in the several incident.
Are you actually confessing? Are you saying that you were the one who murdered Miss Elise Donham?
No, I'm not, Your Honor, but I dealt with the cover-up after the murder took place. After her spirit left, I took the lifeless shell of Mystic Elise and carried it to the Hazakura Temple courtyard where I desecrated it.
What? Order in the court. Order. Witness, are you saying you're an accomplice to murder?
Yes, that's correct.
What?
3 minutes in court and I'm already covered in a cold sweat. Everyone on the planet is an accomplice to something. Just happens to be that in this case it's the murder. Ain't that right, Mr. Trent?
Ah,
That's Godot. So this is the confession I was complaining about. Didn't mean to say this, but it looks like I was testing us all lie. Now then, little lady, if you don't mind, I've got a question. Whose crime are you trying to cover up by your actions? This was cooking for someone. I'm definitely able to figure out a paddle or a life jacket. He says that we're doing nothing to save her, and then all of a sudden, oh, Maya must be the culprit. What are you getting at, asshole? She's naming Maya? Well, you can't have a Phoenix Wright game without Maya being framed for something.
so not only did you witness the murder, you know the name of the murderer?
I'm terribly sorry, but it's true. I saw her commit the crime with my very own eyes, and then I cleaned up the area to protect her.
That's ridiculous.
I could never do such.
The defense will refrain from commenting until the appropriate time. Now, witness, let's hear your testimony. What exactly happened on the night of the crime?
Yes, Your Honor. As far as prepared to be inspected, I never imagined the case would wind up going in this direction.
She still won't come in? She still won't come in? Your word.
I'm back. Yes, Mr. Cleese was the one who attacked first. That's why I tried my best to protect Mr. Meyer. You moved the victim's body to the temple so Meyer wouldn't be suspected. And they're right. Not bad, you got the true instincts. You got the instincts of a true criminal. Something's not quite right. I'm sure it was established yesterday. And that Iris never went to the inner temple. Remember? Temple that night. And the person who did go was that woman. Iris even admits it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Sister Iris, your testimony has changed quite a bit since yesterday. You stated yesterday that on the night of the murder, you did not go to the inner temple. Did you now? Too bad for you. What she said yesterday doesn't mean much today. By the way, where were you when she claimed she didn't go? It was in the inner temple's training hall. So I have a conversation between the two of you. Doesn't constitute testimony. And same would be said for you.
What do you have to say, witness?
I just couldn't tell him the truth at that time. Miss Maya, she's a girl. I don't want to be the one to fake it to you that I saw her commit murder. No, she's my assistant, not my girlfriend. Why does everyone keep thinking that?
Now then, let's continue with the testimony. What did you witness in the temple garden?
Two things. You're saying that the victim attacked Maya? Miss Faye? Yes, there was a truly finding the scene. Miss Maya was struck hard in the head and looked like she was going to collapse. What were you doing at the time? Why didn't you stop them from fighting? I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Knight. I was fine.
That's perfectly understandable, my dear.
Sounds alright. I don't believe this testimony for a minute.
What happened after that?
Wait a minute, what was this weapon? It was some kind of dagger. A dagger, huh? Annalise Dunham tried to stab her with this weapon? To kill Miss Faye? Yes, exactly. You look like I did after mistakenly took a swig of Worcestershire sauce. Do you have a problem with the testimony we're hearing from your client, lawyer boy? May, I would like to get off the stand, go over to you and rip that mask off your face. I have a problem with Virus's testimony. Judge, you have permission to follow him if you wish. Sister Iris, there's something strange about your version of events. Miss Dunham throwing her staff away makes no sense at all to me. All you can do with a staff is hit someone. Naturally, you wouldn't know this, Sister Iris. The staff had a special feature about it. As you can see, it's a sword. If Elise Dunham really had wanted to kill Maya Fey, she would have needed to use a separate dagger. No one surely had a beautiful blade in her hands already. Well, Sister Iris, what do you have to say to that?
Objection!
That was an impressive bit of investigation. Tried. Checking something once again. Okay. I never thought there was sword hidden in that staff. But even so, how should I put this? A long sword is unwieldy, and thus quite ineffective. Close quarters combat. Maybe that's why she chose the dagger over the blade. Well... Anyway, the type of weapon she chose to use wasn't important. The important thing is that she tried to kill Maya Fey. As long as there's nothing strange about that, there's no problem with the testimony. There is something strange about this whole testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, the prosecution has a point.
Very well, Your Honour. The defence will now present evidence to back its argument. I have here another piece of evidence that shows that this testimony can't be trusted. Because Miss Elise Dunham would never attempt to take life of Maya Fey. Elise Dunham would never have attacked Maya Fey. Because the victim's real name was not Elise Dunham. The real name was Misty Fey.
Fey? Who is this Misty Fey? Is she related to...
Misty Fey is the master of the crime channeling technique. She is also the mother of Maya Fey.
Are you serious?
Is it really true, Mr. Wright? There's no doubt about it. Looks like Iris had no idea. I can hardly believe it. The idea that she would try to kill her only daughter, one she hadn't seen in 17 years. Perhaps the prosecution can offer some explanation for why she would do such a thing.
Order in the court. Upon first hearing the witness's testimony, it seemed natural enough. However, in light of some facts that we have just been presented, one, that the victim supposedly threw away a sword during a fight, and two, that the two people battling to the death of mother and daughter
Where did you find that? I didn't see it when I investigated the crime scene. Did you investigate the pine tree of the crime scene? Huh? The pine tree? This bag was stuck in the backside of the pine tree. When the last blow was struck, in the violent battle between the two women. This little baby was thrown in the direction of the back of the pine tree.
Which means the blood on this dagger belongs to the victim, correct?
Well, you even listen, old man. First I had the confession this morning. Just I had taken the first sip of my 13th cup of morning coffee. Didn't you say it was your 8th just a few minutes ago? I didn't have enough time to get the blood analyzed on such short notice.
In any case, the court will accept this dagger as evidence. Furthermore, I order that a blood test be performed on it immediately. Bailiff, get this piece of evidence to the crime lab for test immediately. Now then, the testimony we've heard has numerous unbelievable aspects to it. However, after having found the very dagger the witness spoke of, I believe we can consider her testimony to be credible.
You girls never lie, ever. Are you not paying attention? Did you forget about Dahlia?
About the incident you saw, the battle between the two women.
Yes, Your Honor. It's Misty.
What did the victim do when the weapon was stolen from her?
You're saying that Maya Fey turned the tables on the victim? Yes. Maya wasn't herself at the time. After all, her life was in danger. I still can't believe it. The idea of Maya cornering someone at knife point is just silly. As they say, calling fast is more dangerous than a jack. The Phoenix is more dangerous than a jackass. That's how the saying goes, isn't it? You're the one who started it.
Anyway, so after Maya Fey backed the victim into the stone lantern, what happened next?
You're absolutely certain that's what you saw? Yes, almost. The garden was dark. I couldn't really tell who was...
What did she just say?
So in other words, it could have been someone entirely. We know that Maya Fey was at Lena Templeton, and that the woman that was killed was Lisa. Isn't it fairly obvious who attacked who? Ah, don't have anything to cut on yet. Where did that dagger go? I have no idea, it was dark, I couldn't see. Thought a detective found the dagger. Stuck in the pine tree in the garden. Most likely it was flung towards the tree after the struggle.
That is the most likely explanation, yes.
After being stabbed in the stomach, did the victim collapse right away? I think so. She seemed to stare at Mr. Kamayo for a while. Mr. Kamayo stood there, not moving an inch. It felt for a moment like the damage just stopped. And then suddenly, as if the spell was not Mr. Kamayo's fell. Oh, I really pressed on that one. Ah, she died from a stab in the back. Her back was to the stone lantern. Here we go. Something about you just as mine today, Iris. Until now, I didn't think you were the type to make such a careless mistake. However, the testimony you just gave contains quite a few contradictions. What do you mean? What's so wrong about my testimony? According to you, Maya Fey stabbed the victim while she had her back to the stone lantern, correct? Yes, that's right. But in that case, the victim would have been stabbed in the stomach, right?
Yes, I think so.
But according to the autopsy report, the cause of death was due to blood loss from a stab wound in her back. This proves that the victim was stabbed from behind, not from the front. Sister Iris, it appears another seed of doubt has sprouted from your testimony.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
It's simple. People are like books, we all got front and back, you know my drift. So what, you saying that she's a ghost who just went through the fucking lantern and stabbed in the back?
Is that all you have to say?
No, know to say that darkness knows to play with human mind. Can you please knock it off with the cheesy proverbs and illogical metaphors already? The point is, too much of this testimony just doesn't make sense. Throwing away useful stuff, the people fighting being mother and daughter. And now, she falsely claims the victim was stabbed in the stomach. There certainly are some inconsistencies. Well, Iris, how about it? Well, it's just... The only naive one is you, Godot. Almost feels like when he was poisoned, his brain cells just disintegrated. What do you mean? There are 353 distinct types. Need to know about coffee! We don't need to know about coffee. What the fuck just happened to my voice now? But to pick out each one requires total concentration and use of all the senses. We really concentrate on what this witness actually said. Prosecutor Godot, explain yourself! The witness was quite unambiguous about her own ambiguities when she said that the garden was dark and she couldn't see clearly. Human needs one thing to see clearly, and that is light. Light? By the way, did you know, as occur as a rule on nights when an acolyte is on in temple training, the stone lantern in the garden must be kept lit? I did wonder what that stone lantern was there for. Well, if that's true, shouldn't the witness have been able to see the crime more clearly? Normally, yes, Your Honor. For the coroner, I had none, Sister Bikini. On neither crime, it is impossible to light that stone lantern. Impossible? Hadn't been used in a long time, and the wick was no good. In other words, I'd been near pitch black in the garden that night. There could have been a faint light coming from the train hall, but that's all. Most enlightening! Yes, that illuminating fact that she saw the contradictions away. The Stafford's job may be difficult to see. Also explains why they didn't recognize each other. We can't see that the demons lurk in night. That's why humans are weak. Isn't that right, Trent? Order! 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 There, Your Honor. Let me present the stone lantern evidence. Maybe it'll rekindle the flame of truth in your mind. Why is the judge just sitting there and look on his face? What's wrong, Your Honor? Was that flame too hot? This lantern, there's something written on it. Why, it's written in blood. Oh boy. So the judge didn't know about that yet. Written in blood. It says Maya upside down. What? Oh yes, that's right. After being cornered and stabbed by Mr. Maya, Mr. Khalees didn't fall down right away. He must have been lying out in the sun lantern. The blood that was draining out of her body. Certainly looks that way. Hang on just a minute. What are you all talking about? What do you mean, what are we all talking about? Talking about the message written in blood. Nonsense. This lantern is as clean as a whistle. Could it be? He can't see the bloody writing at all. Now that I think of it, he did say something to me yesterday. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Let's remember that. In any case, this is obviously an important clue. We now know that the crime scene was dark, and that this victim scrawled this message on the stone lantern. Well, Mr. Godot, anything further? Mr. Godot? Okay then, let's move on. Godot is lightly shaking, and somehow, I don't think it's from caffeine overdose. I believe it has now been established that Miss Donham was killed by an IFA. That's just wrong. Now it's time to turn our attention to you. After the victim died, you did something, didn't you? Yes, it all is. call that just smart. It's part of my duty to protect future master plans to me. So I removed the body from the temple master. Like behind me, you're across the street. I use this one to carry back to the house if possible. Sorry, ready man. Not really. Can't go that now. But yeah, I'm down seizures every day. And I'm being a jest. Use the shitty sheet though to alter the way the wind looked.
So you moved the body.
Yes, I was raised at Hazakura Temple. I owe a great deal of thanks to Fate. Even so, I never imagined. The only stone it was actually Misty Fate.
Really? Terrible trick of fate.
I believe you're looking for a twist of fate, Fiona. You intended to return to the inner temple after taking care of the body, but
You're spotted by the head nun, correct?
yes, and that's why I couldn't go back.
The story makes sense, I suppose. Mr. Wright, go ahead with your cross-examination.
Damn it, fly at it, because you said cross Dusky Bridge. And there was lightning from... It's pretty amazing you can make it all the way across. That's a big deal, bitch. What's worse than it is, it's surprisingly sturdy despite itself.
Like they say, idiots are too stupid to catch even a simple code.
But there's one other thing that bothers me. I'm not just...
You just contradicted yourself. The reason I wasn't in the trials is because I had a cold.
Why not just throw the body into the Eagle River? Would have been much easier than dragging it all the way to Hazakura Temple. I thought that would still cast too much suspicion, Mr. Mine. That's why I tried to take the body as far away as possible.
Makes perfect sense to me. For the time being. Anyway, what did you do after you crossed the bridge?
Fuck! The snowmobile. Any other shops you know later? Yes, I have the key. I use the snowmobile to travel from Hazakura Temple to Dusky Bridge. This is part of the question your name. Can I ask for more details? You really did move a body by snowmobile, and there should be tracks left in the snow, right?
Well, yes, naturally you would expect tracks.
This picture was presented at yesterday's trial. Are these the tracks from that ride? Yes, I think they are. But I can only see one set of tracks here. I didn't see what's extremely around that. The snow is still falling around the Hazakura Temple.
I see. Snow's still falling, huh?
And when the murder took place, I stopped.
Come on now, I was just internally screaming.
Something which contradicts. I find that snow stopped falling. There have been a lot of contradictions in the Testament so far. This time, are you sure it's all true? Yes. When the murder happened, the snow already stopped. According to you, that's why the snowmobile tracks were so clear. That's right. I think I've trapped it this time. I see how you think. Snow, huh?
What is going on here?
The snow really had stopped by the time of the murder. You know, there was a bigger hole in the story than that movie, The Great Revelation.
It's the Matrix.
Well, then, Mr. Trice, perhaps you'd like to share your theory with us.
Okay.
My brain dead. Godot, what are you up to now? Head none. Left the remainder of the training you said you walked in a temple. In fact, that occurred them.
Yes, I'm fairly certain that's what the record indicates.
Let's recall a comment from the subject. The snowmobile was in front of the main gate. This is one of those contradictions, you see.
Order! Mr. Godot! Why are you pointing out contradictions in the witness's testimony?
Let's just say I like things neat and tidy, okay? Well, maybe Sister Bikini missed it. Yes, maybe she didn't see it. You think she missed it? That doesn't sound right. Yeah. Whatever, even I don't think this is decisive enough to warrant any more time or effort. Just better be careful with this. That's all I need to say. Is that what you were doing when Sister Bikini saw you? Yes, that's right. She probably thought it was. Probably, more like definitely.
I see. So Sister Bikini mistakenly thought you were the one who murdered Miss Donham.
Sorry, it's my fault that this case has gotten so confusing. God damn it, back to the teenage. Ah, my vein's dead. I have to